USC, Rack. USC the topic is. It's a good topic. It's a good topic.
Right.
What's good? You are tuning in to Apartment 5B, hosted by your man Kill. I got my squad with me today. This is gonna be a dope show. I can't wait. Yao G's, what's going on, fam?
What's going on, people? How you doing, man?
Man, everything's gonna be a dope show. I'm hyped. I'm excited. DJ Rack One out of Houston. What's going on, man?
I'm good, man. Just woke up from an old man nap. You know how that is.
Bro, I'm 45. I know about naps too well, man. Ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? Got my brother, one of the people who's with me. I've known this man since high school. Like, we going back 30 years, me and this guy right here. The whole point of Apartment 5B, live from the writer's bench, all got started from daily conversations. I would talk with this guy every single day and debate hip-hop, discuss it. He's changed my mind on things I was firmly planning on and vice versa. Mm-hmm. I can't explain to you the love I have for this brother. I got my brother Ev with me. What's going on, good brother?
I'm good, brother. I got no complaints. Peace.
Peace.
I know you in Cali, but we got to try to find a way to get you on more. People like, yo, where Ev?
Yeah,
you know,
man, it's the time frame, because this is always like dinner time and trying to get that little one together. And
I totally get it. So let's get right into it, y'all. Ev, how do you want to do this? Because Ev wants to sit and talk about he don't like controversy, but I remember there was a time when that's all he was about was controversy.
Hold up, Ev not liking controversy. He the main one starting something.
Right. That was the single Ev. That he wasn't married.
It's a different controversy, though. I don't think we need to do this one.
Any of that. So I gotta remember things have changed in his life. You know what I mean? So when he calls me with some controversy, I was like, yo, bro, get off the phone. This the show. Ev, what we talking about today, man?
Well, I was coming not talking about what we were going to talk about. I am in opposition.
Ev was like, I don't think this is a good show, man. I don't think it's a good show.
Now, I forget who we were talking about, but I know it came down to. I know
Porsche was talking about Big L.
Right.
I seen that.
It all started with Porsche. Shout out to Porsche. She's on vacay this week, but still starting shit on vacation. But Porsche was talking about Big L, and to the extent of him being, I think, overrated.
Overrated, yeah.
You know what I mean? And Ev called me, and Ev, I'm sorry, you take it away, good brother. I don't want to take it away.
We had a conversation, and you were telling me your views and perspective. And some kind of way it got down to, and correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but why can't we speak our personal feelings or truth about, the MCs who have passed on? So if we have a different kind of idea or perspective, why is it like kind of taboo to not say that?
And, right. And for me, the Ev is very political about it. I think it's funny. The longer I've been married and now that Nate is growing up, I give so less more fucks than when she was little. So to me, is really, why can't we say how we feel about dead rappers? Like, what is it about dead rappers? I don't know what happened. We just lost them, but we'll get them back. But the whole point is not talk shit about dead rappers. Like, that's not what I'm saying. So I know a lot of mofos out there are slow. Niggas are illiterate. They can't read. I get it. Let me try to break this down. Rec, you laughing. I'm going to tell you a story later on today about the shit Kill started on Twitter this week. I can't deal with illiterate niggas no more. So
I don't know how you dealt with them in the first place.
But here's the thing. To me, I do believe that when somebody dies, we have to embellish their legacy. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just not.
No, I agree. I agree.
I just don't do that. But I feel like that's what people feel like they have to do. All right, we got Ed back good. I just feel like that's what people have to do. Like, they feel like they have to embellish. You know what I mean? Like, somebody who, when he was alive, he was a 2-mic MC. He dies, now he's a 4-mic MC. And it's like, nah, nigga, like, it's sad he died. Like, God bless the dead. But, like, we still got to keep it funky. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be embellished just because you died. And the name of this show is going to be Dead Rappers Get Better Promotion. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the illest lines ever in hip-hop. And yes, I said ever. We'll talk about that word later, too. But ever in hip-hop, because that's true. Dead rappers get better promotion. And why is that? So Ev, I know you got cut off. Was there something else you want to speak
Well,
on?
I was calling, you know, I know I had called you like an hour ago before we started, was like, yo, I don't think we should do this. And I just want to say why. My thing is that when, all right, say for instance, if somebody's, you know, God forbid, somebody's mother passes away, and at the funeral, you're like, you know, people are sad and whatever like that, and then somebody was like, well, that bitch owed me money. There's a place and a time for everything. There's a place and a time for everything. And I think when it comes to people who have made that transition, man, sometimes it's better. I don't think our perspectives are that important sometimes. I think sometimes you gotta leave shit alone. You know, this is somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's brother, and you know, you start saying what your personal feelings are, but at the same point in time, it's a different thing because they're not here to defend themselves. They are, you know, and you know, they have a lot of loved ones who have a different relationship than what we would ever know. So I was thinking about that, and I was like, I don't think this is a good show to do because it's so easy to go into the truth, and the truth can be harsh, you know, and the truth for a lot of this shit is kind of harsh. But do we need to speak on it? That's my biggest thing. Does it need to be said? Sometimes you gotta leave things where they at, and sometimes your perspective is not always needed. So that was my thought.
Right. I understand completely. Let me give you my 2 cents on it. And what I was going to say is that, number one, we got to look at different definitions nowadays with these young mofos and with social media. And what I mean by that is that if I say I don't like, name a rapper, if I say I don't like if I don't like Joel Ortiz, niggas will be like, yo, damn, Kill, why you talking greasy about Joel? See, that's not talking greasy. That's just me saying I don't like him. Me talking greasy about Joel would be like, oh man, that nigga got snuffed over there on DeKalb Ave. I remember that time that nigga got burnt by old girl up in the Pride. That's talking greasy. Me just saying I'm not a fan, that's not talking greasy. So Ev, I agree with you 100%. And I don't think any of us on this panel would be like, yo, such was a sucker nigga. Nothing disrespectful, but I'm just saying is if you thought, and I've listed some people who have passed away, and I want us to talk about them. If you thought that Phife was an okay MC when he was alive, I don't feel like that's disrespectful to say he was an okay MC even though he's passed away. Like, I don't find that disrespectful. You know what I mean? I can't speak for anybody else on the panel or anybody else watching, but I'm just letting you know where it's coming from in my heart, that I can't, it's just the way I'm built. I can't be like, oh, yo, Phife was a 2-mic MC when he was alive, but now he dead. Now I'm on Twitter talking about, oh, yo, Phife was lyrical assassin. I can't do that. I can't, because that would be lying. You know what I mean? I'm not talking shit about him. I'm just saying he wasn't my favorite MC, and that should be okay. If people thought I was an okay producer when I was alive, I don't want people at my funeral talking about, yo, that nigga was the next Primo, man. Like, Kill being. No, be honest. Like, yo, it's okay. Like, you know, like I don't want that hype, but I know other people do. So I'm just saying that's where we're coming from. I believe that's where all the energy is coming from. Is not to disrespect any, it's all greasy, but it is a point of, you know, why do we embellish these MCs? And more importantly, do we do that? So we're just gonna go across some rappers. I'll even start off. We'll start with Big L. I said on the timeline of Porsche, I thought Big L was a dope MC. I thought he was dope. But at the same token, I came up with Lord Finesse. You see what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people, let me see if I can pull this. Do I have it down here? I don't. I came up with Lord Finesse. Oh, here we go. I came up with Finesse, you know, with this joint. You know, now a lot of people probably ain't even seen Funky Technician. They don't know, have no idea what Funky Technician is. Only know Lord Finesse from being a producer. Some people don't even know Lord Finesse raps. So when I heard Big L, I was like, he kind of sounds like Lord Finesse. Like he kind of sounds like a hyped up Lord Finesse, like a kind of younger, hungrier Lord Finesse almost. You know, and it was funny because Finesse was his OG, so I was a little taken back, like, yo, man, like, it would almost be like, Ev, if I rhymed and you came up under me and you rap just like me, you know what I mean? Like, I would kind of be like, damn, man, like, you know, I get you got to kind of have your own style. So I thought L was ill. Let me say that first and foremost. But because I came up under Lord Finesse, it kind of was a little tainted. Like he kind of just sounds like Lord Finesse. So when I see people saying, you know, L was one of the greatest of all time, I disagree. You know what I mean? He doesn't make my top 10. I don't think L makes my top 20. And again, somebody out there saying, well, you know, he didn't live long enough. Got true to life. True life. Biggie didn't live long enough either, but he's my number one. So a lot of times to me, it ain't about how much you was here. It's about what you did when you were here. You know what I mean? So again, that's no disrespect to L or nothing like that. I said he was an incredible MC, but we know in 2019, if you don't call somebody the GOAT, then you think they shit. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to break that down. That's not what I'm saying. He was a dope MC. He was great. I was reading somebody on Portia's timeline, and some of this stuff that people be saying is just crazy. One dude said, where is this? He said, Big L was a pioneer. He helped Biggie. He helped Jay. Wonder how they got noticed. So I'm just like, first of all, everybody looking like word, like what? So Rec, you know, we just did the show about that term pioneer and how everybody wants to use it. I don't know if Big L was a pioneer. I don't know how he helped Biggie. I don't know how he helped Jay. And then to ask, wonder how they got noticed. This is just the dumb shit that be on Twitter, just to keep it funky with you. Like how they, so basically with this guy saying without Big L, there's no Jay and Biggie wouldn't have got noticed. Okay, cool. That's great. So yeah, you tell me, you're the youngest on the squad. How do you feel about Big L? And let's be honest, have we embellished Big L? Have you embellished Big L yourself? Has Big L gone up a mic level just because he's dead?
Me, no. I always thought Big L was nice. Always. Excuse me, I was chewing on Jolly Rancher. I'm a snack fiend. Don't mind me. But Big L's great. He's great. Dope MC, but he doesn't have the catalog. And that's the fact. Like, for as long as listen, I know he life ended. He doesn't have the catalog. The songs that people are bringing to me are more freestyles than anything else. You know what I mean? Right. And if you are a very small sample size of a rapper compared to like the 25 years that I've been listening to rap, like at a certain point, no matter how great it is, a dude who is greater, who has more materials, is gonna supersede that regardless, right? But like I said, but when L died, I noticed that so L died, I think 99. All of a sudden in like 2001 and 2002, people were dubbing him to be the greatest MC of all time. I never was of that belief. I was like, yeah, he's dope, and I love, you know, album that was put out after he died by Primo. I love that album, but it's not like, I mean, we can't compare that to like Life After Death or Ready to Die or Machiavelli or none of that. None of it. As far as dead rappers are concerned, you know what I mean? Like it's not in the class of great albums to me. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the catalog. So if you're giving me like, he probably has like 20 to 25 songs that have been released all time. It's just not enough. He's got some of the coldest bars ever, but like a very, very small sample size, and it's just not enough for me. Never.
Now let me ask you this: did you come? See, you're younger, so I know you didn't come up under Lord Finesse, but did you know Finesse's catalog?
I did not.
Before Big L.
I heard Big L.
And see, again, that's why I love having.
I heard Big L before I.
But that's why. Right, but that's why I love having younger people, because that's why from an older perspective, like I said, I'm not saying Lord Finesse. I'm just saying that his style, his flow, his punchlines. If you're a Finesse dude, Finesse was one of the first MCs who really had dope punchlines to me. I'm not saying he was the first. He's one of the first that really always had those punchlines. And to me, if you right, you know what I mean? So when I heard L again, it was like, oh, your style is very familiar to Lord Finesse. So I think that was one of the things that always kind of tainted him, for me at least. Rec, what about you? Do you feel like that you have yourself embellished Big L because he's passed away, or what are your thoughts on L?
No, I didn't. I took it for what he was when he was here. I like Big L. I like Big L. I thought he was nice. But no, He embellished for what? Nah, Big L is what he was while he was here. He had an unfortunate passing, but there's no need to embellish anything Big L ever did at all. He's not worthy of being embellished. He didn't do anything.
And while he was here, he would put a stamp on the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While
he did.
You listen. Say what you want, Pac. Stamp while he was here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That dude stayed in the studio.
Here. Pun, stamp while he was here. Like they all had errors and like major accomplishments. What was Big L's major accomplishment? Even the album that he put out while he was alive wasn't great.
No, I didn't hear that album until after he died.
Yo, it was actually one of the first hip hop albums I remember listening to top to bottom because like I think when did it come out? 95?
95. Came out 95.
95.
It got overshadowed. 95 is we're talking about 94, 95.
Junior Mafia was out. Thugs and Harmony was out. Like I'm talking about like a whole rack of rap. I was listening to Cellar Dwellers. Like, come on, like yo.
Right.